No. Okay. Well, with that, we do want to turn in the cartographer's notes, so we're going back to Dawnshore again. Back to Paradise up Rye Town. It's always nice coming back here, though. And I remember when I came here one time, I got a like party camp talk with Giada for going to Dawnshore at all. So I think what I might do, just to have a little bit of fun while we're doing our sort of cleanup. Yeah, I know you're upset. What I was gonna say is I'm thinking I might just visit the other two areas again, or at least Emerald Stair,
You're back. What have you found?
because I didn't have Yatsli as a companion yet, so I want to see if she has anything to say there. About Renato.
You found him?
Hey, see, that's a better size. He's languishing in a cell as we speak.
Imprisoned? And you didn't try to free him? What did he do?
Well, whatever he did, he's gonna have plenty of time to think about it.
I thought he was honest. How am I ever going to free him? Madico. This expedition is cursed. Where did I go wrong?
You sent people out into the wilds with no training and no one to guide them. Maybe take one moment to actually think next time?
It's too much work. Out of interest, did you vet them before you hired them?
Perhaps not well enough. I hoped their excitement would make up for their inexperience. If nothing else, my map is very nearly finished now, so some good has come of the expedition after all. Thank you, amico. You've helped me shape the course of history. Come back to the shop anytime.
Yep.
You did good, envoy. I think you brought them peace.
Oh, wow, there's a whole separate little section for the garden. I'd still like to see these other regions, maybe as like a DLC thing. I think that's might be the intent. Because the snow region seems like it would be really cool to visit. This looks like a... I thought this was the garden originally. Because it's all foresty, and then there's this plains area. And the swamp way up there, but, you know. Ah well, I have no reason to dawdle, so let's see if Yatsli has something to say here. Yatsli does not have anything to say here. Alright, well, let's go to Galawain's tusks. I'm going to see if there are any of the totem clues that I obviously am aware of. Like, if I look at my map, am I missing anything? One fast travel beacon and one Pargrin cache. Okay. There's a lot of blank space that I don't see right here. Like, it could be right there. The Pargrin cache could be along here. Probably not there, because there was a big mountain there. Maybe around here. There's also a few spaces along the north end that it could be. Well, it's hard to say. So what are our clues anyways for the totem? Below a bridge above the acid sea, that's going to be to the east. Past a disused tower guarding lava fields. By stone and bramble, the antler is sealed. This lupine pelt will yield your call on an ashen tower where the sky did fall. Could be near the ash forest. Like an ash tower. Just makes sense there, you know? There's also a spot up here I didn't seem to find when I explored the Lost Village, but that seems kind of small. Near the Founder's Head, these arrows find out of view where he is blind. That must be up here somewhere, because there was that statue on the mountain, so that's pretty self-stated. In a fallen spire amidst fields of slumber, a wooden trio waits to be discovered. Slumbering fields, was that a thing? Yeah, over here. We were just there. In a fallen tower. Was that the tower we were in like twice that I somehow didn't notice anything? Or was it like... Huh. Well, that's the first one that I am fairly certain of, so let's do that. So we're looking for a fallen spire. See, that could be a fallen spire. I didn't actually go around that way, so it's probably the best lead I've got. Hope the Weeping Willow doesn't mind me being back here. So I'm pretty sure I can loop around. Oh, and I do see a pathway going up. Is this? Yeah, that was quick enough.
Back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
You can fiddle with these things? I don't know how to play the fiddle, though. So the pursued stag past a disused tower guarding lava fields by stone and bramble. This antler is sealed. A disused tower. Sounds like this. But saying past sounds like there's a specific way to it, so I don't know if that's right. What about the wolf pelts trophy? On an ashen tower where the sky did fall. Makes sense to be in the ash forest outpost. Or just along the ash forest in general. I do tend to sort of explore the sort of outline of the area more than the inside, so there are a lot of blank spaces. So we're going west. Nope. We're going west. I know how to read a map. Okay. Okay, let me just double check what this said again. Looking at the wolf thing. Wolf pelts trophy. On an ashen tower where the sky did fall. So it's going to be on a tower somewhere. Could be that. This is where I found the dead guy in the last star medal. I know I made it up to that tower, so I don't think it's that one. Can I get up this way? Because I see stuff. Oh, I was hoping this might be like a ramp. It is not. I did go up here, right? Let's see if I can get up to this one. Nope. Okay, I already got whatever was in here. Have I crawled up this way? Oh, I didn't even hit the left button. Could swear I got up there once. There were traps up there, so this I feel like I gotta check, you know? If it's not here, then I gotta like panic. Can I like get up on this? Oh wow, I didn't go up here. Okay. Wolf pelt trophy.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Yeah. Hunter's arrows of seeking. Near the Founder's Head, right. The final shaft you shall seek in the silent village, where spirits still shriek. Okay, that does sound like it's up here. So what have I not seen up here? There's some grayness. Maybe this little spot? So if I jump across and look to the north... Oh, the guy's still sitting there. Oh wait, is it that? Is this a breakable... No. Damn. I'm just gonna let him do him, you know? So is this what I was thinking? No, I've gone too far. What I was thinking was right here, which is where our boy is. Marius's plague-ridden friend, and I see no doors that open. Damn. Okay, is there stuff up there? I don't think I'm going to be able to walk up the lava. So what else? This leads back down. Is there a way, like, around, maybe? Oh, there's that cave. I didn't see that earlier. Hold on. This is a whole thing. Oh. Turning midair to aim at a rock. That's cool. Where's the other one? Yeah, that worked.
We got them all.
Jesus! That actually kind of spooked me. Don't do that. Ah, there's multitudes. That's a good spot for a missile battery. I am getting trapped. You broke. I don't like using these. Hold on. I have a lot of them. Let's use fire. Because I got a lot of firepower, you know? Oh, well, that didn't work. That did work. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm dying of poison. Ah! Well, I got stuck anyways. Oh! Dream-thralled spiders, huh? Are you dreaming about mushrooms too? Gardens and stuff? Do spiders even dream? I see a breakable. I break it.
Look, as far as I recall, there were no spooky tunnels on our agenda today.
Don't be silly. They're always on the agenda. Okay, this is just a lot of trees. Oh. Hey, I still have a lot of lockpicks. That's always a good sign. I don't want to... Oh. Well, that's weird. Okay, interesting. There's an Eye of Rimmergand here, which tells me I can make an ice platform. Am I able to jump right there, or... Let's find out. There's nothing here. What the hell? Was I supposed to be able to grab that? I don't know. Well, Oh, you know what? I forgot when I was at camp I was going to consider trying to upgrade stuff. Well, I guess I could have gone up this way. Okay, yeah, so I had 2 ways to go if I somehow didn't have any fire on me. That's good planning. There's an enemy up above. Also, I don't want this weapon right now because it's just not quite as strong. I would have laughed if I immediately found another flame wall. Oh. What is this? Wait. I hear you. Oh. You know what? Yeah, I didn't expect that to do much damage. But I felt like I had to try, you know? Oh, no. I forgot again, immediately, that that wouldn't be a good idea. Oh hey, an illusion wall. Alright. That worked. Hey, Yatsley.
Walk like it's hot.
You dispelled an archmage's thing, alright? You are not the kind of person who's going to be worried about things being hard. Oh, Diary of an Adventurer. This is probably going to go well. Day 1. We found a beautiful bit of Audra that would be perfect to study the erratic flow of essence natural to the living lands. Unfortunately, there is an infestation of Zorops in and around the area. Of course, we mustn't let something as silly as fear stop our studies. So, myself and the others have decided that by splitting up, we'll be less likely to be seen by the little monsters. Wait. I feel like I've read this before. Day 4, I heard Nicola's cries last night. I believe that means I'm the only one remaining. Hopefully Petru can make use of their equipment, assuming the Zorops didn't damage things too much. Either way, my studies of the Audra have been most exciting. I shall have to be more careful than my colleagues were if I wish to continue, but I'm not overly worried. Oh, Diary of an Animancer, that's what that was said. I read a note a lot like that way down here. Somewhere. I'm also over encumbered now, so I have to start breaking it down. A lot of weaponry I don't care about. Wow. Do I want this lightning axe? No. I like that it warns me. It thinks I'm suddenly going to start caring. Okay. Oh wow, there's 2 things of Migrant's Fury right here. Well, looks like you took 2 of them down. 3 of them. Good job. Hey, look at this. More garbage. Is this like 3 different plants? It looks like it. Oh! Is this the one I was looking for? Antlers of the Pursued Stag.
You can fiddle with him there.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Pursued Stag was... No! This is the disused tower. Huh. I still need to find the final shaft in the Silent Village. Huh. Well, that is uncomfortable. Alright, well, oh, wait, wrong button. We did find our way into a tower that we otherwise did not notice. Oh, that's where the chest I was hearing is. Okay. That's such a weird thing to say, if you ever think about that. Like, Sorry, I heard an item making noise ambivalently. Ambient, loud-ass chests. Like, how did no one else notice this? Is it my godlike thing? Does it give me, like, what's the word? Tinnitus, but only for treasure chests? Oh, well. What is this? Oh, another Pargrin cache. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Hey. Ooh. Sentinel mail. I found all the Pargrinan caches. Dang, I really am getting close to the end. Sentinel mail. In nations like Adir, where dangerous wizards are common due to the presence of renowned places of learning, such as Bragonel Academy, it is not uncommon for those of means, such as nobles and successful merchants, to outfit their guards with the best that money can buy. I think I've read that before. This gilded mail has been heavily enchanted to ward its wearer from the elements commonly employed by rogue arcanists seeking to use their power for nefarious means. Additionally, its weakest areas have been reinforced to protect from errant arrows, bolts, or bullets that could end such a sentinel's life before a fight ever begins. This gives minus 30% to elemental damage, 10% chance to avoid ranged damage, 100% chance that I'm breaking this down. Okay, and then we got Maxims of the Pargrunin 5. In older lands it was said, keep the faith of all gods, that you shall have a prayer for the day and the hour of your need. Pargrunin remember a time before these gods, may come therefore a time after. Now it is written in blood, keep the faith of Abaddon who builds, Wodaka who rules, and Magrin who burns. Close your minds to all other faiths, save your faith in none-true. The taste of blood is, the lore of new faith may be indistinguishable from madness, and madness brings the chaos without to the living within. Pargrunin cannot survive these lands divided. I don't want to... No. Sorry, but I don't want to mantle that right now, because I can just jump on boxes. Okay, oh. Maxim's number 1. Oh, hey, a bar. A door I can unbar. Freedom! Beetle! Oh, Maxim 1. In older lands it was said, Pargrunin shall seek and strive. Go out and wander. Now it is written in blood. Dwarfs shall dwell and listen. Keep solace as your anchor. The taste of blood is, to challenge the living lands, and haste is to die. Okay. This ladder goes to a level I haven't been to. Alright. Well, we still need to find that other bit. And there's a mushroom right here. Is it like this way, maybe? Because this looks like a path to the Lost Village. Oh, maybe, actually. I don't want to go this way, though. It looks like I can jump down from there. I'd rather do that. Because, like, some of this darker lava stuff looks like I can walk on it, and then I can't. And that's not very nice. Although, while I'm here, I want to check this out, too, you know, cover all my bases. There's nothing here. But now we know. And knowledge is power. Huh. Can I make that jump? Yeah. Oh, I sort of bounced a little weird there. Yahtzee. Oh, is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, wow.
Looks like it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
You doing alright? I gotta say, it's weird that two of these were like right next to each other practically. This one is in the mountain. The other one is toward the garden and the acid sea. Okay. I'm going to go to a party camp first. Tough thing now is I don't know if I want to go to Mount Forja or toward the garden. I'll stop in the middle though, for now. Upgrade my stuff, deconstruct my stuff, get settled before the final encounters of the region. Actually, like the first encounters, because I haven't done anything with the quests. Hey.
That's 3. It's definitely getting fired up now.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to deconstruct a bunch of garbage. You know what, I want to check.
Diving into ancient ruins doesn't make much sense to me. You're going into some of the most deadly places in the lands. On purpose.
They're not any more dangerous than the rest of the living lands.
Right. But I'm there to keep people from making stupid mistakes. Like diving into ancient ruins on purpose.
Well, if you keep others out of the ruins, I have to go in. Who else will if I don't?
No one has to. If people were meant to go there, there'd still be people there.
Oh, you're so sweet for worrying, dear.
I mean, I swear to the Ascendant Gods, you're about as hard to read as a Valian romance novel.
So you've read those romance novels then? Should we start a book club?
Welcome,
We're done here. I'll be over there doing something else.
Nancy Julie, to the stream. How are you doing? Oh hell, I just deconstructed a thing I didn't want to deconstruct. Whoops. Oh well. I'll have to live with that. Maybe find another book along the way. You doing fine? Hope I'm doing good as well. I am alright. I think I'm near the end of the game. But what brings you here? So what does Magic Missile have? Ooh. Kills give plus 50% reload speed for 10 seconds. Power attacks deal moderate stun. I already have a lot of stun going on, so I think if I were to upgrade the Magic Missile, I'd go Pistolier's Grace. And I do have a good amount of excess upgrade materials, so I may as well. And Andra's offense is the Frost one. What do I have for this? Power attacks deal moderate stun to nearby enemies, and killing an enemy gives... Oh, that's the same one. Whoops. Oh, this is easy because I don't do parries. Just been exploring Avowed lately. Looking forward to have a lot more... Look at more streaming of the game. Cool. I've been having a lot of fun with the game. Combat's fun. The world design lends itself well to exploration. I'm in the 4th region, Galawain's Tusks, which reminds me a lot of Morrowind from the Elder Scrolls series, because it's very volcanic with a lot of mushrooms.
You were with the envoy when they died. Did you notice anything strange?
Strange how? Besides the part where he came back, I mean.
Disembodied voices, otherworldly visions, anything like that.
Nope. Just lots of blood and lots of shouting.
I'm trying to research near-death experiences. And as usual, I have to do everything myself.
I'm sorry, what madness are we planning now?
Don't worry. Hypothetically, anything I do will be in a lab environment with plenty of supervision.
If you need subjects, I'm always willing to offer someone else's help, sweetie.
Just remember to make good with your gods before you do.
Good thinking. I wouldn't want to meet the gods unprepared.
I've been playing very slowly. I like listening to the dialogue when I can, because that's just how Obsidian games tend to work. A lot of heavy character interactions, you know. What else do I want to do here? What do I want to upgrade? I'm like one step away from maxing this out. Can I get 27 Dragonhide right now? I can get 36. Let's get a achievement. Yeah, equip a fully upgraded jingle jangle jingle. Ah. Half of the achievement names are just callbacks to old Obsidian titles, and I love that. So I need a lot more of this toadstool. Oh boy. So how far have you been playing the game? Or are you just watching people? Oh, you asked me the same question. Oh.
Probably.
Does that mean you've seen a real live Balrog?
More than one.
I'm starting to think they're a myth. You're the only one I've met who's ever seen one.
I know plenty of people who have seen a Balrog. Maybe you just need more friends.
Oh,
Wow.
really? Are any of your friends who have definitely seen Balrogs in the room with us now?
Okay. I need to get some sleep.
You're far too much fun to tease, Doug.
I'm gonna leave the camp before another conversation starts. I think I'm like 50 or 60 hours in. Just starting to play, but you want to have a look at some streamers to have an idea about how things work out in this one? Okay. One thing I've noticed, I'm at a point where all my weapons are just unique. And if you've played The Outer Worlds, it does something similar where you're kind of going to want to stick with the gear you want and just upgrade it instead of trying to find newer stuff, because everything sort of maxes out the same way as far as I can tell. There is no waypoint close to this. I'm just going to have to hoof it. Oh, alright. There are a good amount of unique weapons I've found just by exploring. And you get a lot of crafting materials. I just heard a frog. Why is there a volcano-dwelling frog? Never actually seen a frog. What am I heading towards right now? So there are some godless ruins on the east end, and this glowy thing is apparently the garden where the voice in my head has been sort of imprisoned, from what I can tell. I decided to go everywhere else in the region except for here when I got here. And that was sort of motivated by stuff that happened in Emerald Stair. Well, I blew up my... Oh, I still have the last light of day equipped. Cool. I got rid of my book. But I guess that was my choice to make. Ooh. I do want to see a Balrog. They keep talking about it. They sound like they're big creatures, and I just found some Balrog hide. So, what's...
Is that a steel garrote camp up ahead? That's not good at all.
Oh boy.
As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwig finds your loyalty a touch diminished. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots.
So you're half Rick, huh? Are you as scary as like a full Rick, or no? Okay. Does that lead have anything to do with the tower behind you?
The tower calls, and it turns, and it calls, but for the roots we go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, envoy. They say you told them to do it.
You sound like you got the plague. You okay there?
I feel I can't think straight. Bodies full of roots, pulling me. You did this, didn't you? The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them, bleed them.
Oh dear. Be careful. He might be too far gone.
Your face looks like TV static still, Yatsley. I don't know how to fix it. Can we talk about this?
No talk for traitors.
Oh, that guy back there looks bad too.
Fire for the roots. Burn them. Burn every one of them. Die as the roots
Oh.
die. Die, traitor. Lay yourself down.
Oh boy, hold on. I will respond to your questions in a second. Bro, you got it. Ah! Come on, give me a lightning bolt. Oh hell. No lightning bolts. Not from you. You did a flip. Oh, you dodged. Hey. Die. If I jump from here, what'll happen? Like if I jump into the water, I will try in a second, but the sea is apparently made of acid, so I don't think it'll go very well for me. What character I usually play with? You mean like in terms of my companions? I've been sort of swapping out for each zone. Yeah, this is like an acid sea, meant to sort of
Island must be the garden.
barricade the garden.
Never seen a tree glow like that before. Don't know how we're going to get any closer, though.
Oh, not the companions.
Oh, can we look around? I'm sure there's something interesting to find.
We are close. Break the bars.
The one that I select myself? Hold on, you made one request first, so I'm gonna save. Okay. If I jump... This doesn't go very well, does it? Oh! Okay, so the acid water doesn't have any collision. So that happened. The one that I select myself. I mean, it depends on the game in general. This time I picked the like Vanguard Scout background, which said I came from like poor upbringings and the Emperor spared my life. So I'm kind of playing it like I have no real loyalty to the Empire, and I've been playing more like for the Living Lands. I have thought that like I want to do a second playthrough, at least maybe 2 more playthroughs, to explore like being more pro Empire, and then maybe finding another third way to play it. Maybe just an all-around evil playthrough where I'm a wizard. But yeah. Oh, is this the piece I was looking at? Oh yeah.
This looks like it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
When you said, why is he saying this, was that about the guy that I ended up having to kill, Halfrick? I'm assuming, if that is the answer, that he seems to be a victim of the Dream Scourge, the big plague that's warping people's minds. Because it always makes the...
I'll never get used to watching you do that.
I didn't even trigger that. Yeah, the whole backstory is that the Living Lands are dealing with a massive plague.
Look at, it'd be breathtaking.
How did it happen?
Much as I want to get
That
to
hasn't
the
been
island,
discovered
oh,
yet.
to swim through that.
The whole main quest is we were sent here to investigate the source of the Dream Scourge, which might be on the island. Oh. Nandru's journal. There were precious few legible entries in this journal, which was written centuries ago by a leader of the Pargrunen named Nandru, who commanded the dwarves to build a permanent home in Galawain's tusks. Most of what survives details either the minutiae behind the construction of Solace Keep, or the relationships between the dwarves that followed Nandru's lead. There is one entry of particular note. The godless bridge has fallen. Perhaps that is for the best. I may have found another path to the garden, one better suited to conceal its secrets from the intrusive and the foolhardy.
I don't think this broken bridge will help us. Didn't we read about another way into the garden, though? The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the Acid Sea.
Any ideas, Marius?
Nandru was the founder of Solace Keep. If anyone knows more about him or the garden, it will be the Council of Solace. I can't make any promises, though. Like I said, they don't welcome outsiders, much less Adirans. Your godlike features will get you through the door, but that's all you'll get.
My godlike features. I already know the answer because I decided to explore the entire region before this, but why would my godlike features help?
Nandru had the same stuff on his face. Like the two of you were made by the same sculptor. You'd be surprised how far a resemblance to Nandru will take you in Solace. Play your cards right, and it might get you through the door. Worth a shot, anyway.
Whatever it takes.
To Solace Keep. Let's try to get there before the Steel Garrote can cause trouble.
Follow the road northeast and look for a giant ancient walled keep. Can't miss it.
We gotta reach the garden before the Steel Garrote, no matter the cost.
Right. If we're going, let's go.
So I'd like to know... Oh, I leveled up. Guys, don't walk off the edge. I'm gonna level up real quick, but... How more familiar are you with, like, the lore of Pillars of Eternity? Because this is a spin-off of that game. Let's see, what do I want to do? In the meantime... do I have a companion point? No. I've been going mostly Ranger, but some of the fighter skills are also pretty useful to me. Though I don't want to invest in stuff when I'm probably near the level cap. So I'll just do Critical Strike. Are both of them going with you? These two? Yeah, they are permanent companions. Oh, thank you for following. On a side note, I have been playing this game since it came out. I've been slowly uploading sort of segmented bits of my videos onto my YouTube channel, if you wanted to look from the beginning, judge the way I started the game. So, Solace Keep, though, is the sort of civilization of this region. It is exclusively a home of the dwarves, which are... And they live in this big old keep right here. Seems like they primarily get their power from lava. Oh. Say you're too kind. Oh, thank you. I have a YouTube channel. I do, yeah. It's the same username as this, same hero, same profile picture and all that. Though my uploads, I'm still back in Dawnshore because I like to just upload in like 1.5 hour chunks because I don't like big old 4 to 6 hour VODs. They're kind of a pain to get through as a viewer. But what I was going to say earlier on like the Pillars of Eternity side is that one of the biggest sort of aspects is the Adra, which are an interconnected network of these green stones. And one of the big deals about the Living Lands is that the Adra here is disconnected from the Adra network on the rest of the planet. And through the game, we've sort of found out there was a separate god of the Pantheon that has been essentially exiled here and imprisoned right there. And our character is a godlike of them, which is why we got mushrooms on our face. Because every godlike is just a person who was sort of touched by the gods at birth and they have some sort of physical manifestation of that god on their body. And conveniently, the Dream Scourge also manifests with people sprouting mushrooms all over their body, and animals. But before the mushrooms sprout, they get a little bit delirious and start yelling about random garbage.
Be nice if we could get the real food for once.
I'd imagine it's very hot here. And there's the statue of Nandrew. Wait, what? Unspent ability points. Oh, I have one more. Or I didn't... Did I? I didn't spend it. What? That's weird. Thought I did. What's the purpose here? So this is where the council is. I guess on one hand also it's just a dwarf settlement. But this council...
Ready yourselves. Council's just up this lift.
Of course they have an elevator. How elevated of them.
Yes. We gotta speak to the council to figure out a secondary way into the garden, but I might have accidentally found that by exploring. The dwarves are a little bit, I don't know if I'd say racist, but very much suspicious of outsiders.
We stand to lose everything. They will corrupt our people, destroy our traditions.
I'm listening in.
Our entire society faces destruction if we don't. We need trade. We need the rest of the world.
The reason Solace Keep has stood for so long is because we've stood alone. Do not question our ways, Kostya.
I understand, Mihala. But Solace Keep is dying.
Marius is right there.
We're to consider a different route.
I've got Marius and Yatsley following because Yatsley has the ability to dispel certain illusions, and Marius I brought here because this is like his home, and I thought I'd get more unique character interactions right now. Hey there.
We'll talk about this later. We have a guest.
Thank you for your welcome.
What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
They're here because I vouched for them.
Marius, you're alive.
There were rumors you died, Marius. We mourned you. You shouldn't have returned.
I trust you came back to us for good reason.
The Steel Garrote is at Mount Forja. Your lives are in danger.
Impossible.
My wardens patrol these lands day and night. A force large enough to take the mines couldn't have entered the Tusks without my knowledge.
Well, enter they did. I don't know if Ludwine still has a brain, but she's retained her wits.
Wasn't that the creature who tried to destroy Fior?
Perhaps I will discharge a few wardens to investigate, just to be certain.
If that's all you'll do, you might as well not do anything.
Although I wonder why we should bother trusting you. We heard that you were responsible for a great many deaths in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you for even a second longer.
Why is she saying he couldn't come back? So, one part of that is that in part of the dwarves not trusting outsiders, they're very isolationist, and if anyone leaves, it's considered almost like a heresy, and they aren't welcome back, generally. So him leaving was more or less an exile, and a lot of the dwarves have commented on this, but no one has said you're not allowed. They're just like, wow, it's been a while. Why are you even here? I did what was needed.
Indeed. But you've brought us news. Now I'm curious. What do you expect us to do for you? It sounds like you have something in mind.
We are looking for a path to the garden.
There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. There was a bridge once, but it fell in Nandru's time. How do you know of our garden, Envoy?
I don't know if I want to tell them about the god that's imprisoned there. We've determined it's the source of the Dream Scourge, though.
Mind how you speak of the garden in these halls, Envoy.
The garden is our sacred purpose. Its observation and protection, a task handed to us by Nandru himself. He once wrote that the island spoke to him. Perhaps as it has spoken to you.
The envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does he not?
The markings on your face. I recognized them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have anything in common with Nandru.
I could lie to them and say I'm his reincarnation. I'm not a liar in this run. We found an old journal written by Nandru, though. It says there's another way there.
Enough. I know you outlanders to be audacious, but claiming you read the lost journal of our founder, there are no words. If Nandru ever wrote such a thing, do you think the Pargrunen would forget it? Would the living archives misplace such an artifact? We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, envoy, you will have to discover it yourself. That is what your supposed steel garrote must be in the tusks to find, isn't it? I fear you and they will be disappointed.
Is she mad or just suspicious much? Probably both. Could you at least tell us where we might look? I don't have intellect enough for this dialogue option.
Even if we knew of the potential of another path, we couldn't tell you. Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways for an accident of flesh and cartilage. You are an outsider and will remain one forever. The agent of an empire bent on destroying all that we have built. Envoy, you and those like you are why we are here. The Wardens exist to stand in your way.
I won't stop searching for a way to the garden.
I would expect nothing less from someone like yourself.
Goodbye, Envoy. Kostya, see the Envoy out of our halls. Enough time has been wasted on inconsequential matters.
Are you wearing pants?
With all due haste, Mihala.
And Marius? Don't stay gone so long next time.
If this is the kind of warm welcome I can expect, I can't wait to come back.
Follow me, envoy.
We should have a chat with Mihala. See if the name Petru sets her on edge.
Mihala. Wait, where did he go? Well, I'm gonna read his stuff. This looks like just a lore book. I'm gonna be lazy and not read this one. Oh, torn page from a journal. This is worth it. A yellowed piece of paper, mottled with water stains. It is written in Kostya's sprawling cursive. Most of it is unintelligible, but a few lines are legible. I am done. Drive a spear through my heart. I cannot take this zealotry any longer. Not when everything we hold precious stands to burn to cinders because Mihala decided a dead man's words are more valuable than the lives of our people. What will it take to make her understand? Does Solace Keep need to fall before she opens her eyes? Not necessary, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I have read some of them in the past, and they were pretty good, but... Hey, I'm gonna just blatantly rob from you. Hey, what is this? Collection of papers. A stack of meeting minutes, notes, and assorted papers. For the most part, it is a collection of bureaucratic effluvia. Hidden amongst the marginalia and footnotes is a series of handwritten exchanges between Kostya and Mihala, scrawled in shorthand and dripping with excessive punctuation. The two never seem to be in agreement about anything. Mihala writes most of her entries in full sentences. Kostya, on the other hand, shows a deep love for rude sketches. Councilman Kostya, as per our conversation on the topic, we are supposed to present a united front, not whatever that was. It has come to my attention that certain parties have been intercepting my letters to Adir. While I am uncertain who might be responsible, I would advise the culprit to stop doing so. The margins of our meeting notes are not for caricatures, that is all. I look forward to another several hundred years or so of working with someone more stubborn than stone. Hey, I'm stealing your money.
Still lingering, Adiran?
Look, I don't want to give him the letter to Hilgard. We need to talk about Petru.
Captain of the Wardens? He's away on an errand for me. What about him?
I mean, I found his camp at the journal at the ward's outpost. You threatened him.
I see the wardens failed to clear out the tower thoroughly. Petru's ideas are a danger to Solace and go against his oath. If you must pry, I can assure you, he is safe, and he will stay far away from Solace until he can be trusted again.
I mean, imprisoning people who disagree with you with different ideas is not good.
You know what? I'd almost think you genuinely believe that if you didn't carry an Adiran crest. Now be gone. I have other work to do, and I do not need to justify myself to you of all kith.
Is that gonna just... okay.
A leader who punishes those who speak against them. Sounds familiar.
Still lingering, Adiran?
I don't want to give this up. So the letter was basically asking the Adirans for trade help, and I know she would get mad about that. Recognize she has like a traitor in her midst, essentially. Oh, are you right there? You have something to say?
Envoy.
Yeah.
I just wanted a word before you went on your way.
Yes.
I wanted to apologize for what happened in the council chamber. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths than food. The old sicken. The young suffer. But Mihala, well, she's a devoted warden to her core. I think she'd rather we starve than ask for help.
What's going on here?
There are just not enough resources to go around. And it's causing people to fall ill. She won't let our people leave, or speak with outsiders, or trade for the resources we need. There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our oath to Nandru is treason of the highest order. It's why I play my part where she can see. I don't want to risk her wrath.
She seemed a bit passionate.
She's a zealot. She forgets that doctrine is worth less than living. Much like your Inquisitor Ludwig, I suspect. Two sides of the same miserable coin. Mihala has firm principles, and I respect the strength of them. But it's all so pointless. If we stay in this keep, we will surely die. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving. Change must happen. We need to leave the keep. Do you understand me?
Oh, choose two. Oh, what was the second option? Sorry, I guess there's a chat delay. But anyways, what do you want from me exactly, Kostya?
The keep decays, and we drown in a rot. The wardens defend a corpse against that which would revive it. We will not last here much longer. Not without food, building materials, medical supplies. I let an Adiran trade caravan slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. We need so much more. All of which your ambassador in Paradis could provide. If I could only start the conversation.
Okay, assuming I can help, well, I don't know if I want to ask for a reward. Trade agreements aren't exactly my wheelhouse.
They needn't be. You're looking for another path to the garden. I don't know if there is one, but I know who might. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are in the mines at Mount Forja, looking for the garden even as we speak. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I hear their commander is a determined woman.
And why didn't you tell me, Hala?
Because I know how she'd react. Mihala would have had us rushing headlong to our deaths fighting the Steel Garrote. She does not care about how the situation could advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Steel Garrote who find it, I don't care.
Then what's of importance to you? Oh, you saw my YouTube channel? I have a good playlist of Avowed. Thank you. I have been trying.
My people. Every person who is alive now, and every generation to come. The Inquisitor is a questionable creature, but she might be all that stands between us and doom. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us.
You misunderstand the Ambassador's relationship with the Inquisitor.
I don't doubt it. But she is powerful, feared, and on my doorstep. And he is far beyond my reach. I am an aging dwarf from a small, fanatical order on the ass end of a volcanic wasteland. Against Mihala's wishes, I have written to him many times. He refuses to lend his ear. But if a powerful ally were to speak on my behalf, there might be something I could offer him. Something like the keep.
You give them the keep? Have you lost your Sunday mind?
I understand ridding yourselves of the keep, but to help the Steel Garrote? Disgusting.
The keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means anything to me. I want to offer up Solace Keep to Adir and the Steel Garrote in exchange for goods and gold. Its existence has cost us so much. The least it can do is buy a future for our people.
I don't trust the Steel Garrote. Their leader has a skeleton face. I want to read this a little better. See, I like that he's against Mihala, but I don't want to help the Empire. That's something I have been doing very consistently, is just not helping the Steel Garrote. You want the third option, but like that kind of goes against what I've been doing as a character this whole time. Ugh. I gotta go with option one, actually. I knew you were a fucking snake. Wow.
I have been nothing but honest with you about my intention to save my people. If that is treachery, then I shall proudly bear the title Traitor. Mihala believes your empire cannot see us as anything but rivals.
Me too.
An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation, and perhaps also keep us safe from Adir's hunger.
You're a fool if you think giving Adir a crumbling castle will protect you from them.
It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried than a coward who did not. I thought you'd empathize with this more. Your quest for the garden is also a fool's errand.
Well, regardless of what you think, I will find it.
You are not the first person to have said that. I want you to get what you want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want too.
Inquisitor Lodwin's out of control.
Of course. But need she be stopped by you? Now? In any case, the Steel Garrote are at the Mount Forja mines. To get there, head west across the primordial depths. Do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Adirians can forge a mutually beneficial alliance. That will not happen if there is unnecessary bloodshed. Also...
What is it?
Well, if you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living Archives, a monastery dedicated to preserving our history. The monastery hasn't been in touch in days, and I can't spare a warden to check on them. Oh, please, look in on them, if you can.
Right, I get it. He wants us to run his errands.
I do, Marius, because I trust you. And by extension, I trust the envoy. Is that so outrageous? You were missed here. Whatever the front I put forward may have led you to believe.
You have a funny way of showing it.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious, envoy.
Oh, do I have a Discord? I have a Discord account, but I don't have like a server or anything. I did go to the library already, though neither of these are completely true because I made sure she didn't abscond with one of the artifacts and the monks didn't all burn the library. But I think the closest thing is a young novice absconded with all the artifacts related to the garden. We couldn't retrieve any.
Really? Absconded? Oh, that's quite concerning. I'm shocked. Good luck on your search for the garden, envoy. I suspect you will need every ounce of it.
Well, oddly enough, my Discord username is the same as my Twitch and YouTube names. I don't know if I want to tell... I don't like either of them. Bye, Marius and Yardsley. You'll probably... There you are, yep. Pop into existence.
Any news, Andrada?
Sorry, Geoffrey. Captain. No, the Council's still going at it. You know how Mihala is.
Well, Saka, fine. Come find me when they're free. Won't be able to do anything until I talk to Mihala.
Of course, Captain. And, good luck.
Hey.
Make it quick, Adirin.
Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. Mihala had Petru imprisoned for practicing animancy. Thought you'd want to know.
Well, you don't pull punches, do you? Huh. I guess that means this posting will be mine for a while now, won't it? Nandru, save us. Thank you for telling me. Careful telling Mina. If you tell her at all right? I need all the wardens I can spare.
She deserves to know.
You're probably right. It doesn't make it any easier, though. Take it easy on her if you can.
I don't remember if I already told Mina. She's over here, right? Hey.
Hey, you heard anything about Petru?
My only option is just to tell her everything. You gotta go right now? I have to take care of some chores? Okay, have fun with that. I'm probably gonna take a break after I talk to this lady because I've been doing this for like 2.5 hours. You enjoyed my stream? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey Mina, Mihala imprisoned Petru for trying to start Animancy Garden in the abandoned outpost.
Gods, that's a lot. Animancy? No wonder Mihala seemed pissed at him. If he's imprisoned, then... I suppose that is the end of it, huh? Gods.
I freed him. He doesn't deserve it.
You what? Oh gods, I could kiss you. Where is he?
It's probably safer for everyone if you don't know.
All right. That's hard to hear, but all right. Thank you for looking into this at all. I'm glad he's going to be safe.
Who knew Petru had a friend? Wild.
Yeah. And on the note of what I just said, you know what? I'm gonna flip the script and stay at this party camp. I'm gonna go talk to these two that need to be spoken to, and yeah, take a break after that. So where are we at? Hey, Giada.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack.
What kind of unconventional equipment?
A corporeal inverter. In layman's terms, it replaces living things with dead things by killing them. Maybe it wasn't my smartest investment, but I thought it had research potential.
Mihala's trying to protect her people, for better or worse.
Old customs struggling to fix new problems. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning. The garden is your birthright, and the wardens don't seem to know why they're guarding it in the first place. If anyone has a right to enter the garden, it's you.
I feel like no one should enter the garden, but we're gonna do it anyways.
That's the spirit. The council made their choice. If they won't let you into the garden, we just have to find another way.
Alright, cool.
Pleasant dreams.
And Kai?
Talking to Kostya, it's gotta be nice to meet someone who's happy to see adherence for a change.
What do you think about Kostya's plan for a deal with Adir?
I can tell he's struggling against the current, which is a shame because he's looking out for his people rather than an old building. Tradition and history have their place, but I just can't see putting it ahead of the welfare of the living. But you're the envoy. I'm wondering what you think about it.
It's reckless. He's betting on his people's future on a risky deal and assuming they'll adapt.
Maybe so. Sometimes you just work with what you got. Rawatai's grown over the centuries through dozens of expansions, conquests, and alliances. Many were bloody and hard-won, but I still can't find myself wishing for the alternative. We wouldn't have lasted if we stayed a small Almawa tribe struggling against a barren, stormy spit of land.
Yeah, and Raotai is one of the world's most prosperous and expansive empires because of that boldness. Well, no. Would the people you've absorbed into your empire feel differently?
Some would. Some wouldn't. You of all people would know there's no simple answer to that. The question is, do you really think Kostya and his people are better off sticking around here than taking their chances with Adir? Or striking out into the living lands?
That's not for me to say.
Perhaps there's no one who should make that decision, but someone will have to.
Alright, nighty-night.
Good luck finding a soft spot to bed down.
I've been sleeping on a rock this entire game.